Revelation chapter 6 verse 12 and 13 says, I watched as he opened the sixth seal. There was a great earthquake. The sun turned black like a sackcloth made of water, the whole moon turned blood red, and the stars in the sky fell to earth, as figs drop for a fig tree when shaken by a strong wind. When we read Revelation chapter 6 verse 12 and 13, we see four events related to the end of times, and the event I'm going to tell you about is this great earthquake mentioned at the beginning of the verses. However, there are many great earthquakes that have caused great damage, so how do we know which one is this great earthquake mentioned in Revelation? Well, if we assume that the events were listed in chronological order, this earthquake will have to be the first of all these events, and will have to be close in time to the other events. Following this idea, the sun going black is an event that we know what it is and what its date is, the New England's dark date in 1780. And if we look for a great earthquake before this year, we can find 25 years before the Great Lisbon earthquake. The Great Lisbon earthquake was, in fact, a series of earthquakes that occurred on the morning of November 1 in 1755, which caused extensive damage to the port city of Lisbon and killed an estimated from 60,000 to 100,000 people in Lisbon alone. A violent tremor demolished large public buildings and some 12,000 homes. After the earthquake, there was a tsunami that produced waves 20 feet high. Ellen G. White tells about the earthquake in her book, The Great Controversy, page 305. In fulfillment of this prophecy, there occurred in the year 1755 the most terrible earthquake that has ever been recorded. But right now, that's not true. The most terrible earthquake that has ever been recorded is the 1960 Valdivia earthquake in Chile, and on the other hand, the 2023 Turkish earthquake occurred a few days ago with around 10,000 deaths. The Great Lisbon earthquake was not the end. The Great Lisbon earthquake was the beginning of the end of times, and it is necessary to remember that the trumpets, or vials of wrath, mentioned in Revelation also, have not yet happened. So worse things will come, but when all these things happen, then the blessed hope will come, the coming of Jesus Christ.